What's up? This is Six Leaf Clover Fire here. Welcome to episode 14 of my practice for... I almost said Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I haven't played that in a hot minute. That's the wrong button. What's OBS doing? Okay. Sorry about that. It looked like it was highlighted orange. Okay. Anyway, this is Night of 100 Frights, clearly. My favorite speed game. Yeah, I knew that was too soon. Anyway, I have more time. I knew that was witches. I have way more time tomorrow than I did today. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a run tomorrow instead of... No, I can't know what timing. I'm going to get a run today. Okay, you have to jump there. Let's see more distance. So that I can get a good run tomorrow. I'm gonna practice really hard. Oh, I slipped. Anyway. Okay, jumping twice to get maximum distance. Way too soon. What is wrong with it? Anyway, this is version 1.0 of the game instead of 1.1, which I had been on. And there's only one spot in this route where it matters, but I think it's very important, actually. Basically, the timing, and I don't know how this trick works, actually. You hear that symbol? The tss. That's when you fall. Tisk, and then go. But it's right after, it's immediately after you hear it. Oh, I did. I'll show you. There you go. We're also watching the crab's claw as well as a visual aid. I don't know if anybody else has really noticed that it's at that point in the music. Don't rely on that though, by the way, because there are music glitches that happen. So really, you want to rely on the visual. But it is a nice auditory kind of cue. Same what happened if I... Yeah, it works. Once you're in the void, you're good, you know. That time, I don't know what happened. That was almost too late. Now, this is a trick I have down pretty well. If I ever do creepy early, which I will eventually, the 1.0 version of the game won't help. Also though, if you want, and I won't really, I don't think, want to 100%. You know what? Maybe in the future. 1.0 is the way to go. I'm just gonna stick with 1.0 always at this point. You know what I mean? Because there's really, I can't think of one good reason to use version 1.1 of the game. So I had a really big misconception. For some reason I thought I had 1.0 of the game for the dolphin. I did not. I had 1.1. I thought that the invisible fishnet glitch was in 1.1 of the game for some reason. But no, it's in 1.0. So that's why I thought I initially had 1.0, but it's super easy to tell I had 1.1 just because of the invisible fishnet. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll show it to you in a bit. It saves a couple seconds. Not only does it save a couple seconds, though, I have lost a lot of time in runs when I was just starting out by dying because the fish net, when swinging back and forth, I would get caught on the pole, and then when I jumped off, I would die. I would just hit the water and drown. So that's another good reason to use 1.0 and the fishy skip route. That's stupid. Anyway, let's work on some fish cringe. That's never gonna work. We'll try it. I think she's way too far forward. But it's cheesable. I feel like that was almost cheesable, but the point is to practice, so don't even, if I don't do it right, what's the point, you know? Even if I cheesed it. I guess practicing cheesing is also important. This one's a really good setup, but I'm just failing. Up right? No. Up left, I find, is almost always the way to go. There we go. That is a good little strat that I kind of discovered on my own. I'll show it to you. If you're gonna clip using the top left, start walking left first. And slowly adjust going upwards. It's a lot more consistent, at least for me, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get Scooby to spin while he's clipping through the box. Now, if he can do this at enough speed, his head will actually collide with the hitbox of the key, which allows you, of course, to get it, like I just did. Now, what I like about that also is you can control the speed of Scooby by just pressing more to the left, etc., etc. That might be a little bit too far back toward the camera, but let's try it. I don't know if I was fast enough. See what I mean? You can control, I can go all the way left. There we go. I just needed extra speed. Of course, you can see this specifically because of my layout. You can see my my inputs. Don't know if this one will work, but I'll try. Yeah. It probably would have worked, but I just screwed it up. I feel like most consistent would be that max speed there, because you can actually clip into the box itself. Like I am in, like, say, this box. I'm just clipped in. Of course, you can clip right out. But if you're going the max speed instead of like a very slow speed, it will cause Scooby clip. See what I mean? Wow. Can't even bonk the fish. I'm gonna do one more fish cringe and then show you the invisible fish net thing. This might not work. It isn't working, but for reasons I do not think. You know what I mean? This clip is not gonna work. Unless I have one more. Yeah. Ooh. That actually worked. I want to try one more time. Hold on. Is sprinting the way to go? I'm just flicking my controller. Imagine if that just worked every time. You could just do that. Wouldn't that be awesome? You could just like flick. That was almost it. I guess I need to go at a slower speed. It's almost like Scooby. I don't know. Yeah. So that was a fail. I mean, this is the most, besides Creepy Early, this is the most inconsistent trick of really the speedrun. Genuinely, just a lot of the trick just doesn't make sense. Like it makes sense from a logical standpoint, but from a practical standpoint, it's just like I don't even know what's going on here. Like, why does it sometimes work and not always? Like, it's more of just a feel. You just have to feel it. Whereas Green Ghost Skip, you also have to feel Green Ghost Skip, but that's more of a. If you understand the timing of Green Ghost Skip, you're on the right track to getting the trick every time. You know what I mean? So while I do find Green Ghost Skip to be the harder of the two tricks, GGS is also more consistent. Also, though, no matter what route you choose, it is one of the last tricks that you do in the game. Meaning that psychologically, it is pretty brutal. Whereas Fish Crunch is like within the first 5 minutes of the game, right? No, a little longer than that. Here we go. There we go. See how free that is? It's just so free. I think Olive knows it's time to sleep because she's in her spot. I'm learning more and more about conures and everything. Birds should not have at least conures. Just the wood, like, purchase that come with it. They need, like, more of a variety of different textures. because just the wood, like the rounded wood, can actually hurt their feet. So we've only had her for 10 days, I believe. So, you know, it's good that I'm finding this out now instead of 5 years from now. You see what I mean? So I can still fix things, and I'll work on that soon. Just as I learn more about birds. You're never gonna learn everything about birds before you buy them. You know, you can do lots of research, but until you actually own one, you can't understand like all the nitty-gritty. That platform I didn't know you can just run across. No point in trying to get health. Just go. Unless maybe you're really thinking that that's gonna kill you there. And you really don't need those 2 snacks either. Unless you're just kind of shy some snacks. I'm also going to be practicing pause storage, but I'm not going to be implementing it into a run unless one of 2 criteria are met. 1, the run is basically dead anyway, and I'm just trying to save time, in which I will also use another later backup strat to save time. Or I learn creepy early. Those are really the only 2 times in which you will see me use pause storage, other than just practicing it. Otherwise, it's just too risky. Like, if I'm on my fastest pace, like, record pace for me, why? Why would I risk literally immediately terminating the run for a strat that doesn't even save, but like maybe I don't even know how many seconds, but it's really, unless you're going for a world record, well, not world record, I guess you could say world record for a fishy skip. Otherwise, don't do it. And it is, yep, see, I would have lost my, it also is a bit more inconvenient on emulator. I used to have the timer. Yeah, why am I not getting the timer all of a sudden? There we go. Ready a comment about birds actually right now. So birds should also forage for their food. It's mentally stimulating to birds for them to forage, meaning have a few different food bowls in their cage, and have them covered mostly. Now, only one of those food bowls will have food in it. So the bird will have to try to figure out which one has food in it, which is absolutely precious. It's mentally stimulating for the bird too. You can't just you have to, sorry. You kind of have to train them to learn to forage. Was it forage or no, forage, right? You have to train them to do that. You can't just jump straight onto it. No, you don't want your bird to starve. I don't know why I used to try to menu with the analog sticks. Like, that is just a losing battle. You know what I mean? With the D-pad, it's great. You can menu so quick with the D-pad. Muscle memory, man. You know, now I say it, I am crazy enough to just straight up try it on a record pace, and then just to mess it up and get pissed at myself. Because that's how I am as a person. I do risky shit and then get pissed when it doesn't pay off. Yeah, see? I lost. Been a dead run. By force. My timing feels the same. What's going on here? Very much is like cruise boosting. At least it feels it is. Feels like it. At that time I felt the difference. I have a strong belief though that as long as you do pause storage correctly, there's no risk of losing a run. But you have to do it correctly. If you screw it up, I mean that sounds like an obvious thing. What I'm trying to say is that it's a very consistent trick. Genuinely, it's very consistent. As long as you're doing it correctly, you don't have to worry. And see, the thing is, though, if I tried this in a run, I would be so nervous that it probably would lose time. See what I mean? Hold on. I'm really trying to memorize and get the feel of the timing here. I'm gonna try it like one more time. Just to feel confident enough to use it as a backup strat. Because again, if you screw it up, you're done. How? I feel like I clicked that way after. Are you serious? All of these inputs... What? I don't understand why I'm doing wrong now. Like, that timing felt more or less the same. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway. As scary as this level is to run, it's so much fun. Like, I've seen somebody use the inner rail instead of the outer rail. Not somebody. It's Mortal. I've seen Mortal use the inner rail instead of the outer. I just practice using the outer rail. It works perfectly fine for me. Yeah. But then again, he is the world record holder, so he's a lot better than me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit better. Only like 11 minutes faster. Approximately. That's all. Not much. That's not fun. Why do I always press that button when trying to enter the specific level? I can only imagine how fast the game would be if somebody discovers Smashless. Smashless would be insane. Overflowing, I just don't think it's possible ever. Because I don't see an in-game mechanic ever that would allow, like, a glitch, obviously. Even a glitch. I can't see a glitch that would allow you to get a negative Scooby Snack. That just doesn't even make sense. I tried to die there. I don't know if it worked. I realize you can die there. If you do, when you have less than 3 health, if you have like 2 or 1, you'll have 3 when entering this level. Just a nice precaution. Just in case, you know? If you die. Come on now. I really need to practice this. Come on, man. So that would have been a huge time loss for Redbeard's. Yeah. Oops. Oh, here's the backup strat to save time. Probably soon will be my main strat. I don't even know how many snacks I have. So glad I discovered how to consistently do Lido skip. Just single jump there. They're golden. All you have to do. And then this skip's also very easy.
Help, Scooby! This shark has a bigger appetite than mine! Those buttons over there should take care of this guy. Try swinging for my legs, pal.
Wish there was a way to skip this cutscene. Let's save so much time.
Hold on, Raggy!
The only real way to do it would be to for some kind of really weird pause storage, but it would end up losing time or have negligible time. Save.
Ready!
That's what I'm saying about pause storage this route. Unless you're going for like the record for this route, pause storage is like negligible.
Rummy.
I get why people run back, by the way. I understand it now. Because I didn't before. I'll explain it. It's right as the glass is like finished turning. That's when you go, ooh. That is like the perfect spawn. You win. You can actually trigger this cutscene. Oh, funny.
Why, that's positively shocking.
You can get the music as you're running. Now let's go back to Redbeard. Oh, come on, I did the exact same thing. I swear I heard that zombie say, "What's the guy doing?" I'm sure you did. I never noticed that before. I definitely don't think it was the fucking headless specter that said it. Oh. So close to first bat. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that timing's really nice. I might actually make that my main strat. Although I'd have to be a crazy son of a bitch to do it. It is another one of those risky strats. However, this one, if you fuck it up, you just die. I mean, the run's not completely over. Now, your run is probably dead at this point, but you know, maybe get another really fast GGS, you're golden, right? So that's all I'm saying. I'm almost struggling more with this than GGS now. Which is wild. I mean, this has always been a tricky strat, don't get me wrong. But compared to GGS, it's not really anything. So, half bat. I think. Well, definitely using the half bat, but no, that's not half bat cycle. Hitbox for that button's weird. Just by the way. My goal is to start getting some first bats for runs. And you don't do it like that. Oh, come on, man. Ah! That was almost my first ever first bat, I think. Really? So close, man. I've just trained my brain to be good at this now. Like, what to rapidly look for. Oh, come on, man. I've never gotten first bat. Ever. I've hit the bat before, but it wasn't... It's only first bat if you hit it immediately. Hold on. I think I got it. Got it this time. Told you. Told y'all, motherfuckers. And then I would have been pissed if that was an actual run. Wow, I just did it a second time. I've gotten... look, my work into GGS is showing. You know. This is a forever strat. Like... Fish cringe is not a forever strat. Because I will eventually use a different route. Creepy early. There's 3 routes in this game for any percent. Really, that's it. 3. Well, there's like probably hundreds for Battle for Bikini Bottom. Not actually, but there's so many. There's no GGS. There's GGS. Well, no GGS. Fishy Skip. Which is GGS. And then Creepy Early. Only 3 runners out of 90 have incorporated it in a run. Not even Nastani has incorporated it into a run. And he's who I learned the game through. So if not even Nastani's doing it, that means it's hard. It's hard as fuck. I want to start getting used to the idea of getting GDS immediately. Because like I said, it is as consistent as you are good at it. As long as you're good at it, it's... That is the consistency of the trick. Fish cringe, you can be really good at fish cringe. It will still be inconsistent. See? Like, it's different. It's different pretty much every time you do. Every time you do fish crunch, it's a little bit different. Just a little bit. But it is noticeable because you're interacting with an NPC. Now, you are also interacting with the NPC for GGS in terms of the bat. However, these bats have very specific cycles, whereas the fish is pretty much autonomous. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it from a programming standpoint. Now, obviously, the fish has its walk cycle, but it will deviate. It will deviate from the walk cycle to chase you. The bats don't. The bats are just there. The bats never even needed to be in the game, like in that section. You see what I mean? So just imagine if they hadn't added those bats, GGS wouldn't exist. Unless you could somehow climb on the other side of the pool, which I do not think is possible. Or if it is, it's a lot harder and nobody's ever discovered or tried it. You know what I mean? I wonder, can you access... Yes, you can access it from both sides. That's why they had to remove it. Oh, I need that. So, like, at this stage, I'm just not ready for fish crunch. However, I am ready to really start expecting myself to get a first bat GGS. See, that was almost it. Like, that's how good I've gotten. I can start expecting myself to do what I just did on a run, except not the last part. Imagine how much time that would save. But I'm gonna have to get to a point where I'm perfectly consistent with the trick. The trick itself is perfectly consistent. However, it's just us humans being consistent with it. And right now, what I'm struggling with is the final jump. There we go. Why do I keep missing it? I feel like I'm doing it wrong. That's probably it. Oh, come on, wait. Okay, so, let me just... Obviously, that's way too soon. That was almost it. Maybe you can count. 1, 2. Okay. Well, there's no counting if you're getting first bat. Because he's assuming you're either there or not. So it looks like that crack on the wall there is where you need to hit it. Yeah, perfect. Oh, come on. I was right on the crack. Sounds wrong. Wait, why am I missing it now? Wait, what? No, I got it. What? How does that make sense? What? Well, that was way too soon. Now I feel like it's... Yeah, the crack is a nice guide. And almost like a takeoff ramp. This is... Know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Oh, come on, man. What the hell? Come on, man. Goodness. I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, I know, but that's how I can get better. It's very possible I've just hit my mental limit for today. My technique is very sloppy. Yeah, see what I mean? What? Oh, let's see. Okay. Well, whatever. That is half bat right there. That second bat, but it's the first bat cycle. See what I mean? That's why it's called half bat. Got so lucky. That happens, you can... You know what? If all things line up like that, The strat also just becomes less risky. See what I mean? What? I was pressing right. Maybe that's the issue. Come on now. What is going on, man? It's like thinking I'm going straight. I'm like not. Maybe there's someone. That's like the back goes. Oh, I'm like getting stuck on this pole. I'm just trying to figure things out. How far this way can I go? Okay, fall straight down, I land there. And about here. Okay. Come on now. See what I mean with it being the hardest trick? Genuinely, it's just really hard. The last jump is also just so hard. Come on, man. I'm almost at my wit's end. Oh, come on, man. Okay, I'm just not even gonna worry about getting it first time right now. I just want to get it one more time. And then my practice for tonight will be over. Probably another 10 hours or so practicing this trick before I get to a point where I'm like really consistent getting first pat. Not even lying. I've gotten pretty good at this. Alright. That is going to end the video. Thank you all so much for watching. And hopefully I see you tomorrow on my next run.